All right. Good morning. Good morning to all of you here, and good morning to those of you that are out joining us virtually. Thank you for tuning in and staying connected with us. What is it, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. All right. These guys will keep me in check. Let me know what day it is. So happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are having a good week and everything is going well so far. We'll go ahead. We'll jump right into the quote today. So it says, if you have the guts to keep making mistakes, your wisdom and intelligence leap forward with huge momentum. If you have the guts to keep making mistakes, your wisdom and intelligence leap forward with huge momentum. And for me, that it just means that don't be afraid. Oh, you can just set that on the table. I'll get it in a second. Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, right? Don't be afraid to try new things. We're not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be easy, but if you put yourself out there and maybe take a little risk, even if you think what you've done is a mistake, you can still learn from it, right? You can still gain knowledge from it. You can gain experience from it. And that's where the wisdom intelligence comes in, right? So it's not necessarily only mental intelligence or mental wisdom, but what is your body learning? What is your soul learning? What are your emotions learning? So when we put ourselves out there and we're willing to make the mistakes, it's also an opportunity to learn, right? Soak up that experience. What went wrong, or what could we have changed? What can we gain from this experience that next time we'll have that experience, right? We'll have that knowledge. We'll have that wisdom. And I think it takes guts to make mistakes, right? A lot of times, and myself included, if I don't think it's going to be perfect, or if I don't think, oh, this is going to go well, I'm like, forget about it. Maybe I'll just back off. Maybe I just won't do it, right? But to know that you're going into something that you might stumble or you might fall, it can be scary, but the experience that you gain from it, right? It's a whole level of wisdom and intelligence that you didn't have before. Make sense? Cool. You guys on board with that? All right. You guys at home, hopefully that's a bit of inspiration for you today to just get out there, get your hands dirty, get messy with it today, and we'll go ahead and get started here with the stretches. So for all of you guys here, come on to your starting position. I'll go ahead and get started as well here, and we'll get this Tuesday going. All right, you guys, everyone go ahead and get to their starting position here. Feet flat to the floor. We'll have our knees bent, hips heavy. Feel your spine long, sit up nice and tall. We'll relax the shoulders down, and we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you here to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And we will start with our stretches. So, we'll begin with the legs here, lower extremities. Go ahead, bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Right, so taking the toes away from the body and then back towards the body. And just start start to get that blood flowing, the energy moving here. And keep in mind, as always, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good. Keep that breath moving. Slow and steady. Just keep everything flowing nice and easy here. Good. When you're done with that, go ahead, keep those legs nice and long, straight out in front of you as best as you can. But then pull the toes back in towards the body. Flexing the feet here. Take a breath in as you sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, reach down into the direction of your toes. And now maybe you end up at the toes, right? Maybe your hands are right at your feet, or maybe they come to the shins or the knees. Just feeling into your body, feeling where it feels best, and honoring that. Right? Try not to force anything. Don't need to cause any added pain. Just try to soften. Good. Keep that breath moving. Softly in and softly out. Nice. Easing into the stretch with every breath. Take another inhale here. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Put a bend in the knees here. Bring your feet flat to the floor, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we are going to get into our hip adductors, our inner thighs here. So taking the knees gently away from one another. I'm just going to start to draw those thighs apart here, allowing the muscles to softly stretch open. Now you can continue just to use the muscles of the hips and the legs, or if it feels good, you can add a little pressure using the hand or maybe a forearm. Good. And then come back to the breath. Easing into the stretch, letting go of any tension. Nice job, you guys. Releasing the jaw, release the shoulders. Go ahead, take another deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly, slowly. Come on back, draw those knees in towards one another. Nice job, you guys. Return to your starting position, sit up nice and tall. Have your feet flat, and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we're going to get into the back side of our hips here. So return to your starting position, have your feet flat, feel your spine long, sit up tall, take a breath in, and then we'll start with that right leg, gently pulling it into the torso. Good. Nice easy stretch here, breathing into the back side of the hip. And you can stay right here or bring this leg over the opposite one. And just notice if that changes the pull of the muscle. Notice if it changes the sensation. Good. And then keep the breath moving softly in and softly out. Let go of any unnecessary holding. And just breathe. Breathe into the stretch. Good. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once again, sit up tall, take a breath in. And then we'll bring our left leg up into the belly here, gently squeezing it into the chest. Good. Once again, breathing into the back side of the right hip this time. And then you can either stay here or bring this leg over the opposite one. And again, just changing the direction of the pull, changing the sensation in the muscle. Good. Keep that breath moving, smooth and steady. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Try to let go of any unnecessary holding. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And then exhale. Slowly, slowly release. Let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. All right. We are done with our legs here, so now we're going to move into the trunk. So bring your feet flat to the floor again. Hips are heavy. Feel the spine long. Sit up a little taller here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the right. Good. Bringing the hands to a grip of your choice. Maybe they're on a leg or on a chair. Wherever you can create a little leverage and stability. And then continue to breathe. Inhale as you sit up nice and tall. Exhale, gently twisting a little deeper. Moving into the space created. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Good. Go ahead, take another breath in here. And then exhale, slowly release. Come on back. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, stand up, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the left. Again, taking the hand grip of your choice. And then continuing to breathe. Create length as you breathe in. Sit up nice and tall. And gently twist a little deeper as you breathe out. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, slowly, slowly. Come on back to center. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, keeping those legs exactly where they're at. Now we're going to round forward, bringing our front body forward, and maybe bringing the hands down to the feet. Good, and then just allow the low back here to open up softly. Letting the muscles of the lumbar spine begin to gently stretch open. If it feels okay, you can bring the weight of your head all the way down towards the floor. Just releasing the trunk over, letting the spine open up. If there's any compression or restriction, back off a little bit. You want to make sure the breath stays smooth and steady. Good. Continuing to breathe into the back side of the body here. Take another inhale. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Good. Give yourself a minute here. Allow everything to settle. Let your blood pressure stabilize. Go ahead and take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to move into the front of our body now. So depending on where you're at, you can sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine, and then begin by pulling your shoulder blades together. Right? Maybe drawing your elbow points towards one another. Just allowing the front of the chest to open up here nice and wide. Now, depending on the height of your chair, you can take your spine up and over. And then maybe bringing your arms to either side of the chair. Right? Just further opening up across the entire front of your body here. Breathing into your abdominals, pec muscles, even up into the neck and the throat. Good. slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Come on back to your starting position and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work, you guys. How are we doing, okay? Everyone hanging in there? Awesome. Hopefully you guys at home are sticking with us. We're going to go ahead and move into our arms and our upper extremities. So go ahead, come back to your starting position. Legs are heavy, feet are flat, spine is long, sit up nice and tall. And then we have a couple options with our hands here. You can either take the fingers in between one another, you can cup them over one another, you can use one hand to support the other, and then you can do all of this with just one hand. So wherever you're at, find that starting position, take the hand grip of your choice, and then straightening those arms, lift them up, and gently away from the body here. Good. Maybe they're up overhead, if that feels okay in your body. If there's pain, just back off a little bit though. Finding the balance between stretching and sensation, but avoiding pain. Good. Keep the breath moving. You need to bring your arms down a little bit. That's okay. As long as it feels okay. Good. Keep that breath moving, smooth and steady here. If you need to back off further, release those arms. And then on your next breath in, maybe lift them up again a little higher. Feeling into the stretch. Going as deep as it feels comfortable for you in your body. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And then exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower those arms down. Oh. You warmed up, you're ready to go now? Oh, that's good. It does get the blood flowing, right? You start to feel that fresh blood wash all over you. Let's go ahead, take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. All right, for all of you here, we're moving into scapular glides, so feel free to put your hands on the flat surface in front of you. For those of you at home, I'm going to turn to the side to show you. If you don't have a table, you can slide your hands out along an imaginary surface. So I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to turn to the side here. And then again, if you have the flat table available, you'll place your hands right on front. And then gently slide them up and away from your body. Good. Now what we're trying to do here is pull those shoulder blades up and away from the torso, or up and around the torso, I should say. So if you need to feel the difference, you can squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another. And as you exhale, gently pull them away from one another. Good. And then keep breathing. Moving the breath slow and steady here. Softly in and softly out. Good. Go ahead, take another deep breath in. Reach those hands a little further. And then exhale. Gently come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. I'm going to go ahead, face the camera once more. Return to your starting position here. Sit up nice and tall, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we're going to get into the back side of our shoulders here now. So from the starting position, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in, and then we'll bring our right arm up and across here. Good. Reaching the hand away from the body here. This is option number one. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this other shoulder, give it a gentle tug. And then option number three, with your free hand if available, bringing that arm up and across the body here. Good. Let it be a nice, easy hug in towards it back up, right? Just breathe into your body, feel into that sensation. Nice job. Take another breath in here. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly release. Let that arm go. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead. We'll take another breath in here. Sit up nice and tall. And then we'll switch sides. Bring the left arm up and across the body. Good. Again, option number 1, just reaching across here. Option number 2, bringing your hand to the other shoulder. And option number 3, if available, bringing that hand up and hugging that arm into your body. Good. Keep it nice and easy. No need to force or cause any pain. Smooth and steady with the breath here. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Let that arm go. Good. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Nice work. All right, we are going to get into our shoulder rolls, right? All right, so draw our shoulders up to the ears and back down again, up to the ears and back down again. Good. Continue moving the breath here. Just letting this be a nice massage in the shoulder girdle. Make sure to go both directions, forward as well as backwards. Nice job. Maybe side to side if that feels okay. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead. Come on back to that starting position. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Feel your spine get a little longer here. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. Try to keep the eyes straight forward as you drop the head down to the side. Really focus on bringing that ear to the shoulder. Good. And then letting the weight of the head melt over towards the ground as you breathe into the left side of the neck. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath here. Allowing the muscles to soften. Another deep breath in here. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back through center. Good. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up tall. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder this time. Good. Once again, keep your gaze forward, but just drop the ear to the shoulder. Nice. Just allowing gravity to gently draw the weight of the head over towards the floor. Breathing into the right side of the neck. And continuing to breathe. Muscles softening, relaxing around bones. Go ahead, take another breath in here. And as you're ready, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. Good, just starting to make small circles with the head and the neck. Watching and feeling as the stretch moves through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions as you're ready. Evening out the rotation, Beginning out the stretch. As you're ready, come on back through center. Bring that head back in line with the spine. And once more, we'll return to our starting position. So sit up nice and tall. Feel your feet flat on the floor. Knees bent. Hips heavy. Try and lift your back up off the chair. Engage the low belly. Relax your shoulders. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths here. I invite you to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And slow breath out. As you're ready, go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for all of you here, for participating, being present, giving yourselves that time. For those of you, hey, you gotta stay awake. For those of you at home, as always, thank you for joining in. We are gonna get set up for mindfulness. So if you hold tight, we'll be with you in a second. All right, you guys. Thanks, Lou. You guys aren't sleeping yet, are you? Are y'all awake for me?
I'm awake.
You're awake. That's good.
You hear me snoring?
Yeah. I'll send Bill over. Bill will come over and give a little dollop on the back. All right. Give me 2 seconds. For those of you at home, hang in there with me. Who do we got out there? Let's see. Mr. Robert and Miss Vivian. Hello, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to know you're out there. King Robert, we miss you here at the program. Ms. Vivian, we miss you giving Robert a hard time. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Just hold tight for 1 second. All right. Let's take a sip of the tea here. We'll go ahead. Get the timer set up. All right. So, once again, for all of you at home, thank you for sticking with us and thank you for joining us. For all of you here, we're about to move into the mindfulness portion of this. So, wherever you're at, just start to find a nice, comfortable position. Right? You want to try and be as relaxed as possible. And for those of you that have never done this before or simply need a refresher, a mindfulness practice is simply an opportunity to give your mind a break from the mental chatter, right? We know that our brains are very powerful. We know that they're capable of many things. But sometimes the brain takes over, right? It has a mind of its own, if you will. But the stories and the chatter and the worry and the anxiety, we get very stuck in our heads, and then we become detached from this moment, from right here, right? The reality that's happening in the present. And so with the practice of mindfulness, all we're trying to do here is slow down and take notice. Take notice of the physical and the energetic things that are happening in our body right here in this very moment. So for this practice, we'll continue with what we started yesterday. It is a simple practice of following the breath. And I say simple in that the only intention is to watch your breath. However, as most of you know, and for those of you out there that are joining, if you've done this before, it's not easy, right? Our mind wants to take us in a million different directions. It's worried about yesterday or planning for tomorrow. whatever it might be, whether it's hope or anxiety, excitement or worry, there's something that's drawing us out of this moment. So what I will offer for the next several minutes is some guidance, and it'll just allow you an opportunity to tune in to right now. So everything I offer is a suggestion. Let it be that. Whatever you want to do with these next 20 minutes is entirely up to you. But I invite you to just arrive, show up for yourself, show up for this moment, and see if you can start to let go of anything that you don't need right now. So again, I will provide the guidance throughout the entire practice. I'll lead you both in and out of it. We will hear 2 bells, one at the beginning indicating that our time has started, and one at the end indicating that our practice is over. So again, what you choose to do with that time in between is up to you. All I ask is that you show up. So for wherever you're at, go ahead, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. A soft breath in and a soft breath out. Once again, I invite you to simply arrive. Allow yourself to be in this moment. Letting go of yesterday. Forgetting about tomorrow. And bringing your awareness to this very moment. Allowing yourself to soften and ease. Letting go of any mental chatter. And just settling into right now. If you haven't already, I invite you to close the eyes. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. And bring all of your attention into this very moment. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing, imagining, using your mind's eye. However you describe it, let yourself observe yourself. Keeping your eyes closed, allowing yourself to notice your entire being, from head to toe, front to back, side to side, and inside to out. many parts, one complete being, both physical and energetic. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Knowing that as we continue through this practice, that it's exactly that, a practice. Your mind might wander, your thoughts might take over, perhaps you get distracted. That's okay. If and when you do, just notice. Acknowledge where the mind went, and then see if you can bring it back. Bring it back to right here, right now. When you're ready, direct your awareness to your breath. Keeping your eyes closed, see if you can watch your breath. Watching as it travels in on the inhale and out on the exhale. Seeing the breath for what it is, a life-giving, energy-supplying, form-changing force. Watching it as it leaves the environment around you, pulling in through the nose, swirling in your throat, filling your chest, expanding your rib cage, giving your entire being life, and then watching it as it softly transforms into the exhale, leaving the lungs, exiting back out the throat, and rushing back out the nose and the mouth. Continuing to see the breath, watching it as it moves, watching it as it transforms your being in this moment. Softly coming in and softly going out. Softly coming in and softly going out. If your mind has wandered, you sense yourself being distracted, that's okay. Notice, acknowledge, and then give yourself permission to come back. Come back to right here. Come back to this moment. And reconnect with the breath. Watching the inhale and watching the exhale. you're unable or having a hard time seeing the breath itself, I invite you to find a place on your body, a physical point of focus, one that is affected by the breath, that changes with the breath. Maybe it's the nostrils, feeling the air rush in and rush out. Maybe it's the back of the throat as the breath swirls in and around on the inhale and the exhale. Maybe it's the lungs, filling, expanding the rib cage, chest broadening with the breath in, and then watching as all four corners soften the breath out. Perhaps it's the belly. Maybe one hand rests right below the belly button, noticing as it protrudes with every inhale, and then softly sinks back in with every exhale. Whether it's the breath itself or one of these points on your body, let it be your anchor. Let it be the center of your attention, the point of focus. Watching as you breathe in, watching as you breathe out. Watching as you breathe in, watching as you breathe out. Just as the anchor steadies the ship in a storm, let your breath steady your mind, anchoring you to this very moment, connecting with the one thing that's happening right now as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Continuing to watch the breath. Watch the breath for one full cycle, if you haven't yet already. Seeing it as it enters the body, filling up your being, and then watch it as it transforms immediately into the exhale. Rushing back out as you breathe out. If your mind wanders, or you have a hard time watching for the entire cycle of breath, try again. Knowing that you have infinite amount of chances to return to the breath, reconnect to the breath, refocus on this moment. If you're able to watch for one full cycle, try for two. If you're able to observe for two, Watch for 3. And if you can observe for 3, go for 4. And then just keep going. Keep breathing. Returning to the breath every chance you get. Watching as you inhale. Watching as you exhale. Watching as you inhale. Watching as you exhale. The mind has wandered. You find yourself focusing on something outside of you. That's okay. Give yourself a little grace and compassion. And then give yourself permission to return to the breath. Return to this moment. Connecting with the present. Right here. Right now. Softly breathing in, softly breathing out, softly breathing in, softly breathing out. As we come into the final few minutes of this practice, I will let go of my verbal guidance and just continue to breathe with you. Knowing that at any point, if the mind wanders or you get distracted, you can always return. You can always start again. We'll hear one final bell indicating that our time is done. And until then, I invite you to just breathe. Watching the breath, watching your anchor point, observing as you breathe in, observing as you breathe out. Observing as you breathe in, observing as you breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. A soft breath in and a soft breath out. Allow yourself to let go of any focus. Release any anchor points. And just come back. Come back, feeling into your body, feeling into the space around you. If you wish to continue to stay here, breathing, observing, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, softly begin to open the eyes. Coming back into the space that you're in. With your eyes open, go ahead, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As always, thank you guys so much for showing up, for being here, for being present. To all of you at home who continue to join us and connect with us, we are so very grateful. Thank you so much for letting us share this practice with you. We hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll be back again this afternoon at 1:30 for our strength and endurance class. It's a little bit more upbeat, a little faster pace. Otherwise, we'll be back again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for another session of morning mindfulness. Either way, we hope to see you at one of those classes, and we hope you have a good rest of your day. As always, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks so much.